Motley Patriot here. So we're on a vision quest of sorts. I don't know if that's the right term, but we are trying to understand one of the gentlemen who was born and raised in our home in Unionville, John William Clark, was part of Wise Artillery, and Wise Artillery was engaged in the battle at Antietam. And so we're on the path that would have gone from Harper's Ferry to Shepherdstown and then to Antietam. And we're in this old town out here called Duffields. And them trains coming. But I want to read to you as we travel, and I'll show you the buildings. General William Darke, or Darke, who knows. Within these grounds is the home of General William Darke, 1736 to 1801, who served as officer in American Revolution and in St. Clair's 1791 expedition against Miami Indians in Ohio. He served as delegate to the Virginia Convention called in 1788 to ratify the federal Constitution. He was elected to the Virginia Assembly. Look, train! He was elected to the Virginia Assembly of 1791 and was an original trustee for the town of Charlestown. And of course, Charlestown, named after Washington's brother, Charles Washington. You can't swing a dead cat out here without some kind of Washington getting his hands in the mix. But as we walk through this town of Duffields, I want to show you, there over here is a very interesting old building. So this being the train, obviously, you know, when the soldiers were marching, railways were the common way to travel, obviously to protect what were on their trains. But look at this old foundation here, really nice. One thing I noticed about this area is all the stonework is so nice. Check out that old stone foundation, amazing. And if you look really close at the siding, look at this style of siding here. You got this curved top siding. And look at that, the original windows. Oh, they're still there, the original. So this gives you a sense of the original when the windows were closed. They're shutters, but these are solid shutters without vents. Really nice. Wow, this building's in phenomenal shape. Look at that, the old letters. Oh my, this house building is quite something. It's architecturally intact in so many ways. Look at your shutters up there. Just the fact that the shutters are still here is amazing. And over here, I guess this would have been an area for storage. Wow, we're not going to trespass though. You can see they brought the insulators in for electrical. Very interesting. And then over here. Anyway, so as we travel to Sharpsburg, Antietam, I want to read something about the gentleman who used to live in our home. I think he was born there and was raised there. I'll go over this. You'll appreciate this. Let's see if I can find this on here. Here we go. We're all getting wet here, you and I both. So, John William Clark, married in 1869, was a member of the Orange County School Board, and he was a church deacon. Got a lot of choo-choo trains out here. Taylor's Battery, he was a member of Taylor's Battery, Hunger's Battalion, Artillery 1st Corps, Army of Northern Virginia, C.S.A. A resident of Orange County, 19-year-old Wheelwright. So Wheelwright making wheels for wagons. That would have been why I find so many nails in my yard. But he was a wheelwright, 5'7", florid complexion, blue eyes, brown hair. He enlisted in March 31st of 1862 at Orange Courthouse in Orange County Courthouse, Virginia. He was mustered into Wise Virginia Light Artillery as a private. And this is what we're getting ready to do, is we're going to follow in the footsteps of Wise's artillery as a private. But he was wounded in June 28th of 1862 in Fair Oaks, or as is also called the Battle of Sept Oct. So what we're trying to figure out is, if he was injured, did he stay with Wise's artillery, or was he convalescing somewhere else? And if so, what's interesting is in 10/8 of 1862, he was transferred into the Bath Virginia Light Artillery. So here's an interesting thing. He's mustered into Wise's artillery, and then they go to Antietam. He gets injured before Antietam, and was he there to be there to help with his fellow, friends and all that he was fighting for, what he believed in, and he wasn't there, and a lot of people died. And so when he comes back in, you got to wonder, what was his experience like? We're going to try to see if we can find out. If nothing else, we're in the footsteps of the artillery that was going to Antietam, and we'll share this with you. Anyway, we'll get you more information. There's info in the description. It's a little less meandering and wondering as I am, and a little more succinct, which I think a lot of you historians tend to appreciate, the rigidity of succinct facts, as opposed to the motley patriot ramblings and musings of a very energetic and enthusiastic fan of history. Like and subscribe. Thank you, folks. Numbers are moving. Tell your friends. And if you got anything you want to hear about, let me know. You don't comment, I don't know what you're thinking. Good, bad, or indifferent.